Sword friends, I recently tested a sword by Nik Miller, and I've been reflecting on this for quite some time. I made a long form video if you want to hear longer things that I have to say, but some additional points that I would add are just that that sword is freaking awesome, and I think I didn't even appreciate it enough despite all the praise I heaped on it in the video. So yes, it held up longer than any sword I've ever tested. Is that great? Yes, it's fucking amazing, but it's only one little thing. There's other things that that sword did well that I think maybe I didn't clamor onto as much as I should have. One, it had a swelled tip, which is not something that is particularly hard or crazy to do, but it is a little subtle detail in a roughly made sword that shows somebody is really paying attention to a lot of the little nuances about what these swords are supposed to have, and something that's often overlooked in the reproduction swords that you can get out there. The other bit I should note is that it made me like wheel pommels. It was the first time I had a wheel pommel that I actually liked the feel of in my hand and enjoyed. I would say that that is a bit of a masterclass right there. I generally don't like wheel pommels. It's very rare that I find one tolerable, and I think this might be the first one that I actually liked. So to have the most durable sword, something that has little nuances in the blade construction that show some command of the geometry involved in a sword, having something that feels pretty good in the sword, even though the blade nodes were in some weird spots, generally it moved around quite well, and also it cut really quite effectively. It is a relatively thick sword. A pretty wide bevel is what I typically see on swords like these. I generally don't find that these kind of thinner but thick made swords, if you know what I'm saying, just swords of this profile don't generally seem to cut particularly well for me. This one cut surprisingly well. In all categories, it really impressed me in areas that I just really didn't think I had much room left to be impressed, and Nik deserves some commendation for that. So anyway, his links are in the description down below if you're interested, or his contact info. This sword was really, really fun to move around. If you're looking for a really durable sword, then it's really easy to point a finger at Nik Miller and say he's your guy. But if you're looking for just a good sword, I also think that he deserves your consideration. Anyway, hope this is helpful. If you want to watch a long form video, it's on the YouTube channel. Cheers.